And now to developing news from Hampton. Police are investigating a shooting from this morning. It happened just before 9 a.m. on Michigan Drive. That's off Pembroke Avenue and Settlers Landing Road. Investigative reporter Chris Horn talked to neighbors and has more on this case. Chris?
Yeah, Asia, a 24-year-old man, is fighting for his life this evening. We believe he was shot right back behind me here at 446 Michigan Drive in Hampton. We talked with somebody who lives a couple of buildings away. He moved here from a violent neighborhood in New York City to find some peace. Instead, this area swarming with cops this morning, evidence markers all over the ground, a bloodhound roaming around, and even a fire truck. Throw that in, even though there was no fire. A resident here at the Asbury Place Apartments on Michigan Drive said he moved here to get away from crime in New York City.
I grew up in a pretty rough place, seen a lot of horrific things at a very young ages. You try to get away from that.
Instead, he was right down the street from it. Just before 9 Monday morning, police answered a shooting call. A 24-year-old man had life-threatening injuries and was taken to the hospital. Police had no suspect information for us this afternoon. Meanwhile, the neighbor said his girlfriend's car was broken into overnight, and he's not sure if it's related to the shooting.
So we just realized it this morning. So the back window was cracked, papers and everything thrown all around from the gloves department and the armrest.
I was able to reach the man who lives next door to where the shooting happened. He said he heard only 2 shots, but there were plenty of evidence markers outside. By about 11:30, a Hampton fire truck pulled up, and firefighters were hosing blood off the front walkway to 446 Michigan Drive.
I thought it was a pretty decent neighborhood, but like in the last month or so, it's been degrading. It's been going down.
Hampton police need your help developing leads. If you know anything about what happened here, 446 Michigan Drive in Hampton this morning around 9 o'clock, call the crime line, 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP, or use the P3 Tips app. We're live in Hampton. Chris Horn, 10 on your side.